just wanted to pass along some demographic information to you today. Take 2 minutes. Because it's one of the greatest demographic shifts that we have seen or will see in our lifetimes. Most all of you in here, I'd say at least half of this audience, are baby boomers. And we've controlled everything we've done going through life. Okay? But it's over. The Pew Research Center released this chart, which shows a demographic that will drive the market for the rest of our lives. 1, there are more millennials, 18 to 34s, in this country than there are baby boomers. That's going to affect who your partners are going to be, who you're going to hire, what technology you have to use, and how you're going to talk to folks. And you've got to think that through on both the lawyer level and the staff level. The silent generation, our parents, no shock. Most of us, many of us, have already been through this, are dying. And they're going to be gone. That's just going to happen. They're not going to live forever. Those are 2 major changes. And they're going to drive things. And I'm going to give you one market opportunity, which we evaluate for all of our firms. But so far, we haven't found any firm it isn't true for. But I'm sure it's going to happen. But I'm going to give you one market opportunity here today. Right? And it's Family Feud. How many? Does anybody not do litigation in this room? Okay. No, I mean your firm. No, all firms in here do litigation. Are any of you aware of not having a probate, trust, or will contest that's going on in your offices right now? No, you all have them. Why? Because between 2015 and 2030, that will be the change in the percentage of the population of the United States that is age 65 or over. Those are the numbers. We're going to go from 40.2 million Americans being 65 or over to having 72 million in 2030. Most Americans don't have a will or an estate plan. And there's going to be $41 trillion of wealth that's going to go from the silent generation, our parents, to us, the baby boomers. This is all unassailable demographic information. There's not going to be a change in U.S. immigration policy at all, and certainly not one that's going to change these demographics. The other thing that happened in there, remember the late 1970s and no-fault divorce? So we've got all sorts of splintered, non-traditional family setups. It's the majority of American children today are born to single mothers. It's changed. I have yet to have met a firm that had been around for 50 or 60 years that didn't literally have thousands of wills laying around somewhere about which they're doing nothing. They don't know who their clients were. They haven't stayed in touch with them. And yet, we know there's going to be this huge transfer of wealth. And we know that generally at least some portion of a family in Indiana or in central Michigan probably moved to Florida or Arizona, and there may have been 2 marriages, and something might happen at the end, and somebody's not going to be happy with the way that will read. And what happens? They have to find counsel in Grand Rapids, but they live in Phoenix, and they haven't been to Grand Rapids in 35 years. What do? They go on the internet and search for probate litigation attorney, Grand Rapids, Michigan. What do they get? Just this estate planning boutique in town who probably doesn't do litigation, except reluctantly. And you're getting these cases now, and you didn't even try. And everybody's got them. And they're just going to increase because of the demographics. It's unassailable. The people who did the documents don't want to do the litigation. Every town has a boutique that just has been doing estate planning, just like crazy, but doesn't want to litigate. Wealth management says that those firms need to expand their skill set. Well, your commercial litigators are the expanded skill set. You can litigate this stuff. It's pretty straightforward. Undue influence is undue influence. Testamentary capacity has been set. You just need to read the law. You understand how to go to court. Most of the traditional estate planners don't want to go to court.